Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. Your action consists of equal parts bravery and stupidity. I think in this case, that's exactly what we need. We've been waiting for you, Planewalker.
Quem é você?
You may refer to me as the groundskeeper, one of the few survivors that remain. I tend to this city. The magic that protects these walls and keeps us safe requires constant nurturing and the utmost care.
Que lugar é esse?
The city's original name no longer matters. Now it is a hollow city, waiting to be filled. A perfect place to begin an assault on Molag Bal. This city can be your armor against the hazards of Cold Harbor. It just needs life to return it to glory.
E aqui que eu supostamente deveria organizar um exército?
It could be. There is no safer place in Cold Harbor, for Molag Bal's reach cannot extend into the Hollow City. That is what was intended, and that is the way it is. Please walk with me. Let me show you why this city will serve your needs.
Ok, estou pronto, vai na frente.
Watch and listen. While I could explain things to you, it will be better to simply show you. The history of the city permeates these streets, and with a bit of magic, I can reveal it to you. Now come, let us walk. Long ago, this city existed in Nirn. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different name.
Agora ela vai fazer tipo um tour na cidade.
Its people were devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers. But Meridia has enemies, such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of Murder sent minions from Cold Harbor to destroy her beloved city.
Agora ela vai falar aqui da guilda
City's
dos...
defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces. Everyone outside the walls was slaughtered, but the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within. As fortune would have it, the Ayleid king Lalorian Dinar was visiting the city. A skilled warrior and tactician, he quickly took command of the city's defenses. The Ayleid king single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered. Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she also saw an opportunity. Molag Bal's open portal worked both ways. The time had come to take the battle to Cold Harbor. Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Cold Harbor. The city arrived intact, but many of its inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells. Even the Ayleid king was captured. Still, Meridia had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain.
Ai, ai. Tour pela cidade realmente é uma coisa que, né? Bem chatinho.
Survivors lost faith, however. One by one, they left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nirn. They were foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts. Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault against the Lord of Schemes. I say that the day has finally arrived. The great mage, Vana Scalarian, the Ayleid King, and you, our last best hope. You must gather your allies and bring them here. This city shall serve you well against Molag Bal. Know that every choice you make in Cold Harbor will have an effect on the Hollow City. It shall be reborn with every person you save, forged into a weapon by your own hands.
E qual é o seu papel em tudo isso?
I am your advisor. We both wish to stop Molag Bal's machinations. I offer you what help I can. The Hollow City awaits you and your allies. Use it wisely, and it shall not fail you.
E agora?
You must gather those who were lost. King Dinar and Vana Scalarian have vital roles to play, and they must be at your side. Rescue your missing companions. Return the Hollow City to its former glory, and we can begin the assault on Molag Bal.
Concluir missão. Acabou. Não teve nem
You
recompensa.
shall require more than just the king and the mage, of course. But they are as good a starting point as any. Others in this realm, allies current and soon to be, all have important parts to play in this endeavor.
Outros?
As you seek out the mage and the king, I'm sure you shall meet others who require your aid. Look for those you trust and who would be willing to join us here.
E o mago e o rei? Como os encontrarei?
Go west, beyond the moonless walk. There you shall find the Ayleid King, held within a tower of darkness. Vanus the mage is somewhere in the eastern plain. His exact location is hidden from me.
Tá, vou encontrar o rei Ayleid e Vanus o mago.
I recommend heading west first to find the Ayleid King, but the choice is yours. If you wish to free King Dinar, you must recover the lights of Meridia. The lights have the power to unlock his prison of darkness.
O que são as luzes de Meridia?
Originally, the lights were a gift from Meridia. Power that protected the city and made life easier for its inhabitants. When she pushed the city into Cold Harbor, she filled the lights with even more of her divine power.
E como devo usá-las para libertar o rei?
King Dinar is trapped within a tower of darkness, bound by shadows and dark magic. Meridia's lights can unravel those bonds. Without them, you won't be able to set the Ayleid King free.
Onde eu posso encontrar essas luzes?
As you no doubt noticed, Molag Bal's realm has its own defenses. Things that teleport onto this plane tend to get scattered. As were your allies. As were the lights. They could be anywhere, but most likely, they are guarded by Molag Bal's forces.
Tá, você não tem nada mais preciso para mim?
Rumors only, I'm afraid. I have heard tales of a strange prison to the northwest. A tower that is not a tower. That guards one of the lights. And others whisper of a vile laboratory to the southeast that distorts the purity of Meridia's light.
Ok. Então agora basicamente a gente tem que vir em cada lado aqui do lugar, né? A gente tem que vir aqui pra esquerda. Se eu não me engano, aqui nessa masmorra tá um dos caras, que é o rei, se eu não me engano. E na direita aqui tem o Vanus. A gente vai ter que agora ir atrás deles pra salvar eles, basicamente. Ok, a gente pode simplesmente sair. Se eu não me engano, é aqui na esquerda. É nesses... Eu não vou fazer, eu vou direto pra missão principal porque... né? Não vou ficar perdendo muito tempo aqui, que da última vez que a gente tentou fazer todas as missões, de outras áreas, pelo menos, ficou meio rolê. Tá, vamos lá. Mochila abandonada. Essa mochila parece ter sido deixada para trás quando o acampamento foi abandonado. Eu deveria procurar o pacote. O pacote contém algumas carnes secas, alguns pedaços de frutas e um punhado de vegetais de raiz. Ele também contém um sinete que o identifica como pertencente ao membro da Guilda dos Guerreiros. Eu deveria olhar em volta e ver se consigo determinar o que aconteceu com os membros da Guilda dos Guerreiros. Enquanto os membros da Guilda dos Guerreiros. Aqui a gente vai salvar o pessoal dos guerreiros, do outro lado é o dos magos.
These swords, they must be a clue. Now where did those fools run off to?
Essa espada parece ter sido colocada deliberadamente desse jeito para que a lâmina aponte uma direção específica.
These poor creatures, just slaughtered. Nothing ever changes. By Ifra's hairy feet, you outsiders just keep showing up.
Estou procurando meus aliados.
You and everyone else in this forest, it seems. My clan has already declared your allies to be trespassers. You don't want to know what we do to trespassers. The Shadow Walkers will catch them. They always do.
Então eles vão matá-los?
Does a fuzzy newt goat have 7 toes? Don't look at me like that. It's a perfectly appropriate analogy. Anyway, I hope I reach them before the hunters do. Otherwise, your allies don't stand a chance.
Por que você quer encontrá-los?
Because I'm tired of seeing people get hurt. Ugh. Things need to change around here. We've already spent way too much time talking about fuzzy newt goats. I really need to get moving.
Como você vai achá-los?
Have you noticed the swords left near these campfires? I think your companions are trying to tell us something. I'm going to keep looking for them. If I can reach them before the hunters, they might just get out of this forest alive. Keep your eyes open and your weapon ready. The shadows here
ela fica invisível mesmo. Fogueira apagada. Eu tenho que seguir a direção das lâminas. Oh, eu não sabia disso. Onde que tem a lâmina aqui? Não tem uma lâmina aqui. Tem? Tem. Essa espada... Ok, segue a direção da...
More outsiders. You need to be alive. You have to be. I need you to help me. I didn't do it. I swear. He was like this when I found him. This poor soldier. He didn't have to die. At least the Khajiit got away. How long can he manage to survive, though? I don't know. My clan can be very persistent.
Por que seu clã está caçando esses soldados?
Because we made a stupid deal long time ago. We became the guardians of this forest in exchange for power and immortality. But look at the cost. Now the Shadow Walkers hunt anyone who dare sets foot in these woods.
Eu preciso ajudar o Khajiit.
There might still be a way to save the other soldier, the Khajiit. But you need to trust me. I won't oppose my clan directly. They're my family. But I can help you find your friend. I just want to make sure no one else gets hurt.
O que você precisa que eu faça?
The Shadow Walkers use runners to search the forest, but you'll never see them. They become one with the shadows, all but invisible when the clan is on high alert. There is a way to see the runners, though.
Como eu posso ver os corredores invisíveis?
You need to collect the bark of a Spriggan. The bark's magic allows the creatures to... How should I put this? Feel their way through the dark woods. Infuse the bark with the wisps of light, and you should be able to spot the runners.
Deixa eu fechar esse negócio aqui, né? Esqueci de fechar o chat. Eu já tenho. Tá, eu preciso saber mais antes de concordar com isso.
Your friend is out there, being hunted by my people as we speak. If you have questions, ask them quickly so we can get back to the task at hand.
Me fale sobre o seu povo.
My clan is ancient, older than you can even imagine. Our tree mender tells stories of the before time, when we lived under the bright skies in the lush forests of Valenwood.
Como vocês acabaram em Cold Harbor?
According to the stories, the Daedric Prince unleashed his fury upon Valenwood. Instead of fighting back, my ancestors decided to offer their allegiance to the prince. And here we are.
Então seus ancestrais apenas desistiram?
Gave up. That's one way to look at it. Another way is to see a clan that wanted not only to survive, but to gain a significant advantage. The Shadow Walkers love power. In exchange for servitude, we were promised power over our enemies.
Mas você é diferente. Pera, mas você é diferente?
I explained this to you already. I'm tired of darkness and false promises. Molag Bal gave us power, but he keeps us trapped here. What good is power if we're stuck in this realm forever? I want to see clear skies and stars in the night.
Aqui está a casca.
Just scrape a bit off the top end. There. An old trick I learned living so long in this dreadful place. My friends thought it was funny to hide from me, so I'd use this to see them. It also has an interesting side effect.
Efeito colateral?
While it allows you to see anyone hiding in the Shadow Realm, it also masks your presence from them. I've used this method to avoid patrols and sneak out of the forest. It really works. But remember, the effect is temporary. It doesn't last long.
Como isso funciona?
Touch the bark to a wisp of light, and then cross the bridge. The runners are searching for the remaining soldier. When you spot a runner, follow him. He should lead you right to your friend. And if the effect runs out, just touch another wisp.
Ok, a gente tem que usar esses... Qual que é o nome? Os wisps, né, que fala aqui, essas fumacinhas aqui, que são tipo uns espíritozinhos. A gente usa e segue a sombra que aparecer. A gente tem 1 minuto de duração. Mano, cadê esses fantasmas que eu não tô achando? Achou. Eu falhei, mano, que acabou o tempo do... Eu tenho que ficar renovando. Nossa, eu tenho que renovar. E final também. Final são bons. Comecei a jogar Age of Empires. Age of Empires é bom, hein? Acho que hoje em dia eu não jogaria, não. Seria um jogo que eu provavelmente não jogaria hoje em dia. Mas na época dele tava muito bom. Era muito bom, pelo menos. Eu nem vi que tava acabando o tempo, mano. Show, a gente vai ter que... Nossa, a gente tem que seguir todo de novo aquele cara. Esses do Império não ensinam. Meu Deus do céu.
Where in Ifri's name is that sound coming from?
Valeu, Max, por mais um SH. Vamos ter que lembrar de usar esses negócios aí do fogo para renovar o buff. Agora vai. O que me fez perder ali foi que eu ficava matando os bichos, né? Aí o cara para de andar. Aí ele leva a gente aqui pra essa construção aqui. É, no final a gente vai fazer esse negócio aqui da masmorra, né? De jogar The Witcher 3, eu já joguei The Witcher 3, mas rejogar talvez um dia. Tá falando com o Sargento Camu, ou Camo. É o Khajiit lá.
This one does not understand the game the little elf and the snake thing are playing. But we have something important to do. We need to get into this tower. The key to our victory. It's in there. I know this to be true.
Explique-me o que você está fazendo. O que você está falando?
We heard voices in the woods. We thought it was other members of our expedition calling to us for help. But Captain Alfari figured it out. The voice comes from this tower. Whoever is locked in there needs our help, and he will help us in return.
O que você sabe sobre a lâmina?
The wood elves started hunting us almost as soon as we stepped into this dread forest. They killed Captain Alfari in cold blood. I barely escaped. The snake thing found this one, lost and injured, and led me safely through the woods.
E por que a lâmina e Faraniel estão discutindo?
This one isn't sure. The little elf appeared out of nowhere. But at least she didn't try to kill Kabul like the other elves did. They both claim to know how to get inside the tower, but Camus doesn't trust either one of them.
Siga para a cidade a leste e está seguro lá. Vou investigar Apoie.
A safe haven in this place. Camus looks forward to seeing such a thing. Let me rest for a moment before I head out. I wish I could go with you, but until my injuries heal, I would only slow you down. Good luck, my friend.
Você tem algum conselho antes de ir para a cidade?
This one doesn't know very much about this area, but this one always has opinions. Ask what you will and I will answer.
Tem bastante coisa para perguntar. O que você sabe sobre os elfos da floresta?
The little elves are ruthless killers. They call themselves the Shadow Walkers. As far as this one can tell, they hunt and kill anything that enters these dark woods. They never even gave us a chance to beg for our lives before they killed Apoie.
E sobre o Faraniel?
Camus never saw her before. She stepped out of the shadows, but she didn't attack immediately. It is apparent to this one that she is anxious about something, and she seems eager to help us. Perhaps too eager, if you know what Camus means.
O que você sabe sobre as lâmias?
When we were searching the woods, we ran into a few snake things. They attacked us when we got too close. They never seemed to actively hunt us, though. And of course, that snake thing over there helped Camus.
Eu não...
I did
Tá,
notice
quase que li o que ele tava falando. E o que foi?
When we were resting at one of the campfires, a group of snake things rushed toward us. But they didn't attack us. They charged the elves sneaking around our camp. The two groups don't seem to like each other. They may even be at war.
Se eu decidir pedir ajuda a um deles, quem você escolheria?
Oh, what a choice. Like deciding whether to roast slowly or leap right into the flames. There is no good answer. But if we were seeking allies, Camus would choose the elves. They are strong and capable. They could be a great help against Molag Bal.
As lâmias não?
Well, the friendly snake thing did help me. We shouldn't dismiss them out of hand. They lack organization and fighting skills. But Camus can't deny their ferocity. Perhaps they are worthy of consideration as well.
Ok, adeus. Tá, peça ajuda ao lâmia ou a elfo da floresta. Tá, vamos falar com o Faramel. Niel. Faramel.
But they adhere to an ancient promise that will never come to pass. I can help you though. No one knows that tower better than I do. But I need to ask for your help in return. It's important.
Por que você precisa da minha ajuda?
You have to help me convince my clan to break this ages-old agreement. We've guarded these woods and that cursed tower, assuming that one day Molag Bal would reward us and let us return to Valenwood. But that's never going to happen.
Como posso mudar as mentes dos andarilhos das sombras?
Like me, you've been outside this forest. You know about Molag Bal's plan. You know about the plane meld. You have to tell them that our agreement is worthless. How can we ever return to Nirn if Molag Bal destroys it?
E sobre as lâmias de seu povo?
Those monsters. We've been at war with them for ages. My people will never listen to you if you take their side. The Shadow Walkers are powerful. We would be of great help to you, but only if you aid me and convince my people.
Ok, a gente tem uma escolha aqui, né? Porque eu deveria ajudar você e não as lâmias. Pois bem, eu vou ajudar você. Eu preciso falar com a lâmia primeiro.
We shall help you enter the tower, but first you must help us against these foul wood elves. Do not listen to their lies. They murder our children for no reason. Please, you must help me save the little ones.
Os elfos da floresta estão matando seus filhos?
We never asked to be dragged into Cold Harbor. We never made a deal with the Daedric Prince. But ever since we got here, the wood elves raid our nests and slaughter our children. This cycle of murder needs to end.
O que você precisa de mim?
You are a hero. You stride through Cold Harbor with confidence, and not even the wood elves can touch you. You can win this battle for us, and we will be in your debt. We will show you how to enter the tower, even help you in your mission.
A gente tem escolha aqui de novo. Enquanto a elfa da floresta é seu povo, pois eu vou ajudar você. Prefiro falar com Eu já falei com ela já. Eu não sei. Eu realmente não sei. Você é um herói, você caminha por Cold Harbor com confiança. Nem os elfos da floresta conseguem tocar você. Pior que ela ajudou a gente a encontrar o cara aqui, né? Mas se esses lâmias ajudarem a gente a entrar na torre, vamos ajudar as lâmias.
You will? We have waited such a long time for someone to aid us in our struggle. You have made me very happy, outsider. Now we can get our children back. Now we can have our revenge. The vile and ruthless wood elves smash our eggs just because they feel threatened by our numbers. They even hold some in their dwellings, using them as hostages against us. This is not a way to live. We must get our eggs back.
Onde os elfos da floresta guardam seus ovos? Pera, aqui?
Keep our eggs in their
Os elfos da floresta guardam os ovos?
holding them to keep us docile. They force us to stay near our own nests, hunting us down if we wander too far. We want our children back. We need our eggs.
Se resgatar seus ovos, você vai me mostrar como entrar na torre?
The tower. Yes, the tower. We will help you with that and so much more. But all of our eggs must be returned.
Recuperei seus ovos.
They hide our eggs in their filthy camps. You must enter their homes to rescue our children. But be very careful. Such an intrusion will result in great pain and death if they catch you.
Como eu devolvo os ovos pra você?
I will find you near the Wood Elves' camp. I have ways of moving through the forest unseen. Can be dangerous, but worth the risk. I will do anything to get our children back.
E o que eu preciso fazer mesmo?
I will
Parece
show you
Chaves.
how to get into the tower, full of shiny treasures, I'm sure. And we will become your allies against the Daedric Prince. Even fight at your side if that is what you wish.
Eu imagino que se a gente ajudasse a outra, a gente teria que fazer as coisas basicamente ao contrário, né? E aí ela ia ajudar a gente, eu imagino.
Wait, outsider. A moment more of your time.
Tá, fale com Falaniel.
I get it. My people killed one of your own. They aren't evil, though. You have to understand. We signed a pact to protect this forest. The Shadow Walkers believe that if they fail to honor that agreement, we're all doomed.
Eles também tentaram me matar.
Well, yes. I can't argue with that. I understand why you'd want to side with these creatures. I also know you need to get their eggs back. But my people don't need to die while you do it. Recover the eggs, but don't hurt my people.
Tá, você está pedindo muito.
I'm not asking for anything you can't do. And I'll go with you when you're done, to help. Have been planning to leave anyway, so now's as good a time as any. You can use me, just don't kill any Shadow Walkers. Please.
E como eu entro em um acampamento cheio de Wood Elves, né? Ou elfos da floresta, sem matar nenhum deles, é?
The Shadow Walkers watch the forest, but they're too confident. They leave our camps practically undefended. You could sneak in, get the eggs, and get out. You can do it. I know you can. Please, just consider what I'm asking.